We were all too scared to foot launch this. Glad you're here.
Yeah, thanks. I'll be here to wreck your motor. Over the years, I've had a lot of sweet opportunities to test fly some pretty unique paramotors, but recently I had an opportunity to set a new personal record for the most powerful paramotor I've ever foot launched. While I was down in Florida visiting family for the holidays, One Up Adventures reached out and asked if I wanted to take a flight on their Aries 260. This is a pretty rare motor and it's extremely powerful, so automatically I was in. And to be honest, aside from holding my 4-month-old niece, this was the second most exciting thing going on in this Florida trip. Before we dive into the Aries 260, I want to give a huge thank you to One Up Adventures. 1, for letting me test fly the motor, and 2, for making our current giveaway possible. They were the ones that helped me get my hands on the Fly Products Rider and the EOS Quattro that we're currently giving away. If you missed it, go back and watch our last few videos, but if you're already up to speed, you will know that all you have to do is visit the first link in the description, check out our 3 new designs, pick your favorite, place an order, and every $5 spent on the web store gets you 1 entry to win the EOS Quattro. The giveaway is more than halfway over, so be sure you get entered at the end of this video if you have not yet already. Now let's dive into the Aries 260. What makes this engine so special? Just to compare this to some other engines I've foot launched in the past, a little Atom 80 puts out 16 horsepower. A standard Moster 185 puts out 25 horsepower. The Tornado 280 puts out 33 horsepower. And my big Polini 303 puts out 38 horsepower. But this Aries 260 is making a whopping 42 horsepower while spinning a 3-blade 140 centimeter propeller. What makes this engine really unique is that it's a twin-cylinder boxer design. It spins almost up to 12,000 RPM. This engine is actually pretty rare. If you go on Sky Engine's website, it's not even listed there. I've never seen one of these engines up close, but it's clear that the quality is top-notch. They actually use Akrapovic exhaust springs, which is pretty sweet. Those are from a motorcycle. Honestly, I was a little bit nervous to fly this thing, but I strapped it on my back and prepared for takeoff. Not bad.
So what are you flying? What's on your back?
Aries 260 twin cylinder. Revs to what, 12,000 RPM?
Just under that. 42 horsepower.
It's fine. I'm just gonna take off and power loop and then I'll land.
Yeah.
I'll just
Yeah.
Hopefully it don't snap back and hit you in the face.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I didn't have a helmet that was capable of recording audio in Florida, so here's some thoughts on the first flight. The first thing that you notice is pretty obvious. This thing has instant power and an insane amount of power. When it comes to climb rate, this thing obviously climbs insanely fast. It feels like a straight up elevator just lifting you effortlessly into the air, but at some point you kind of reach the maximum potential of your glider to climb. So where you really notice this excessive amount of power is when you bank into a tight slalom turn. It's almost like you don't have to worry about the energy management of the glider. You can just rip into a turn and smash the power, and it has so much power that it just swings you around in the turn and actually loads a lot of G-forces into the seat. It's kind of like brute force. It just pulls you so hard into a turn. I can see why people use this engine for slalom racing. As far as vibrations, it is insanely smooth, almost non-existent, and I assume that's because it's the boxer design, so the vibrations should be kind of counteracted by the two pistons going opposite directions. My overall thoughts and feelings on this engine is it's just insane. For the style of flying I like, it enables you to do things that just aren't possible on smaller engines. It feels effortless, like everything you do, you don't feel like you're stressing the engine, it just goes when you ask it to go. I don't know exactly how heavy it is, but obviously it's a pretty heavy engine. That would definitely not stop me from wanting to own one of these things though. I definitely don't think this is a super practical everyday engine. It's a little bit excessive for something like cross-country flying, but for those quick 15 to 20 minute flights where you just want to listen to some music and go crazy for a little bit, that's where this thing shines. And that's about all I did on this flight. About 8 minutes in, my arms were already getting tired because I was just having so much fun pulling brake and smashing the throttle. So I brought her in for landing, and here were my post-flight thoughts.
It's absolutely nuts. You can just do a barrel roll like climbing.
We didn't see you flip our time.
I was scared. Dude, when you, like, I get why slalom guys use it, because you can just go into a turn, hammer the power, and it's like nothing else.
Yeah.
Like, it just sucks you into the corner.
Especially left turns.
Yeah.
Yeah, you figured out that left barrel roll pretty quick.
That's terrifying, but like in a really good way.
How about the vibration?
It's like Bugatti.
It's like
It's
nothing,
just
right?
effortless
Yeah,
the whole
like,
time.
Feels like a jet engine on my back. There's like no, you don't feel any vibration at
Yeah.
all.
Cruise power, it's like not working,
Yeah.
and then you just hit the gas and it's like an elevator. Kyle, you gotta fly it so I can hear it from the ground.
I don't want to fly it.
Dude, with this wing, it's like superhero setup. Like the roll rate's so fast and you have unlimited power. So it's just like insane.
I think Travis should go fly it.
Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm good. Not my day.
What, none of you guys are gonna fly it after I flew it?
Oh, I've already flown it. I flew it on the trike.
But you got a foot launch.
That's true. How was the hang points? They look like they're a little far back, but
A little bit on the landing, but in the air it felt fine.
good. I was trying to get out of the sun.
That's nutty.
So I convinced Kyle to fly the 260 because I wanted to hear it from the ground. So he slapped it back on the trike and took off. Here are some raw audio sounds with no music.
Just making an ascending turn to the right against the torque. That's a world champion right there.
So that's all for the Aries 260. Thanks again to One Up Adventures. If you guys want to see me get one of these engines for a giveaway in the future, definitely comment down below. But until then, be sure to get entered into our current EOS Quattro 4-stroke Paramotor giveaway ending on January 10th. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Till the next one, have fun, fly safe, peace.